Please subscribe to Stoic Serenity and turn on notifications for instant updates on new videos. Hey there. Let me ask you something. What if the secret to a happy, strong life was not in a new book or a cool video, but in something written over 2,000 years ago? Sounds strange, right? But imagine this: there were people long ago, called Stoics, who lived in busy cities, faced big problems, and asked the same questions we do today. They didn't have phones, jobs, or traffic. But they worried, struggled, and felt lost sometimes, just like us. And guess what? They found a way to feel calm, strong, and happy, even when life was hard. Today, I want to share that secret with you. Something simple. Something powerful. Something every man today needs to hear. So, are you ready? Let's talk about Stoic wisdom, and why it might be the best thing you hear today. Okay, so maybe you're wondering, what is Stoic wisdom? What does it have to do with me? Let me explain it like this. A long time ago, in places like ancient Greece and Rome, there were people who asked big questions like, why do bad things happen? How do I stay calm when life is hard? What makes a good man? These people didn't just sit around thinking. They wrote down real, simple ways to live a better life. They were called Stoics. And no, they weren't boring, cold people who never smiled. A lot of people hear Stoic and think, oh, that means hiding your feelings or being tough all the time. But that's not true. Real Stoic wisdom is about something much deeper. It's about staying strong and calm inside, even when everything around you feels crazy. It's about being a good man, not just looking like one. And here's the cool part: even though these ideas are old, they still work. In fact, they might be more helpful now than ever. Because let's be honest, life today can be really hard. We wake up tired. We worry about money. We try to be strong for our families. We feel pressure to always be doing more, to be perfect. Sometimes, it just feels like too much. That's where Stoic wisdom comes in. It's like having a quiet friend whisper, hey, you're not alone. You can handle this. Let's take it one step at a time. People like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, they left us messages. Not in big, fancy words, but in simple truths that still hit hard today. For example, Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's deep. But also simple. He's saying, you don't have to control the world. Just control your thoughts. Powerful, right? So in this video, I want to take you through some of these ideas, what they are, why they matter, and how you can use them in your life. Not in a history book kind of way, but in a real, human way. If you're a man trying to stay strong, calm, and kind in a loud world, this is for you. And by the end, I think you'll see, Stoic wisdom isn't just old advice. It's a map for living well, right now. Let's be real for a second. Life today is not easy. Especially if you're a man trying to do the right thing. You try to stay strong. You try to keep your head up. You try to be calm, kind, helpful. But inside, maybe you feel tired, angry, or even lost. You're not alone. Every day, men deal with things like stress from work or school, worry about money, family, or the future, pressure to always be tough and never show emotion. And sometimes, just this quiet feeling of, I'm not good enough. Sound familiar? We wake up and scroll on our phones, seeing perfect lives and perfect bodies. And we start to feel like we're falling behind. We think, why am I not doing better? Some of us don't talk about it. We keep it all inside. We smile, we work, we push through. But deep down, there's a storm. A storm of thoughts, fears, and doubts. And here's the problem, no one really teaches us how to deal with that storm. We're told, man up. We're told, don't cry. We're told, just keep going. But no one says, here's how to be calm when life feels out of control. Here's how to stay strong without breaking yourself. That's the real struggle. It's not just about bills or traffic or to-do lists. It's about how we feel inside. It's about finding peace in a loud world. It's about learning how to face pain, failure, or fear, and still move forward. And that's where Stoic wisdom comes in. Because those old thinkers, they knew life was hard too. They lost people. They failed. They felt pressure, sadness, and fear, just like us. But they found a way to face life with courage and calm. They learned how to let go of things they couldn't control, and to focus on what really matters. And now, it's our turn to learn the same. Alright, so life is hard, we know that now. But what can we do about it? This is where Stoic wisdom really helps. Let me share a few simple ideas the Stoics believed. Ideas that can help you feel calmer and stronger today. 1. Focus on what you can control. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people. You can't even control what happens tomorrow. But you can control how you react. You can control your thoughts, your choices, your actions. That's powerful. Let's say someone says something mean to you. You can get angry, or you can stay calm. That choice, it's yours. As the Stoic Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. That one line can change your whole day. 2. Accept what you can't change. Sometimes, bad things happen. You lose a job. Someone leaves. Plans fall apart. The Stoics said, don't fight reality. If it already happened, no amount of wishing can undo it. Instead, take a breath and say, okay. This happened. Now what can I do? It's not about giving up. It's about not wasting your energy on things you can't fix. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You can honk, curse, stress out. Or you can play music, think, or just breathe. Same situation, but two very different choices. 3. Live with virtue, be a good person. The Stoics didn't care about money or fame. They believed the most important thing is to be good. That means, be honest. Be kind. Be brave. Do the right thing, even when it's hard. You don't need to be rich to be a good man. You just need to choose what's right over what's easy. Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. These Stoic lessons sound small. But when you practice them every day, they change how you feel inside. You start to feel more calm, more clear, more in control of your life, even when the world is messy. And that's real strength. Let me tell you a story. It's about a man named Marcus Aurelius. He wasn't just a thinker. He was an emperor, the most powerful man in Rome. But his life? It wasn't easy at all. He faced wars. He lost children. People lied to him, betrayed him. He got sick. He was tired. He felt alone. Now, imagine this. You have everything, power, money, control. But still, you feel pain and pressure every single day. That was Marcus. But instead of giving up or exploding in anger, he sat down and wrote in his journal. Not for the world. Just for himself. He wrote words like this, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Let that sink in. He's saying, life is short. We don't know how much time we have. So let's not waste it. Let's not waste it on anger. Let's not waste it on fear. Let's not waste it pretending to be someone we're not. That one quote. It changed how I look at my day. When I feel lazy, I remember it. When I feel mad, I pause and ask, if this was my last day, is this how I want to act? That's Stoic wisdom. It's not about big words or old books, it's about remembering what really matters. You and I, we don't control how long we live. But we do control how we live. We can choose to be honest. We can choose to be calm. We can choose to face problems with courage, not fear. That story of Marcus, writing quietly during war, reminds us, even in the hardest moments, we can choose peace. Not because life is easy, but because we are learning to be strong inside. Alright, let's take a moment to breathe. We've talked about a lot today. Old ideas. Big feelings. Real life stuff. But don't worry. You don't have to remember every word. Let me help you keep it simple. Here are the 3 big things Stoic wisdom teaches us. 1. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. You can't stop bad weather. You can't change the past. You can't make other people act how you want. But you can choose how you respond. That's your superpower. Even when life is hard, you can be calm. You can stay strong. You can keep going. 2. Accept life as it is, not as you wish it was. Life won't always be fair. Bad things will happen. Plans will break. People will hurt you. But fighting reality only makes things worse. The Stoics say, look at what's real. Accept it. Then act with wisdom. Not with fear. Not with anger. But with peace. 3. Be a good man, every day. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be famous. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to do your best. Be honest. Be kind. Be brave. Help others. Keep going. That's what makes a good man. That's what Stoic wisdom is all about. Now maybe you're thinking, but can I really live like that? Yes. You don't have to be perfect. Just take it one small step at a time. One thought. One choice. One day. And when life gets loud, or messy, or scary, come back to this: you can't control the world. But you can control yourself. That's real power. That's real peace. That's the Stoic way. So, we've talked about Stoic wisdom. We've talked about stress, fear, being strong, and finding peace inside. Now I want to ask you something. What are you going to do with all this? I'm not asking you to change your whole life today. Just take one small step. Maybe it's this: the next time you get angry, you pause. The next time you feel afraid, you breathe. The next time life doesn't go your way, you remind yourself, I don't control everything. But I do control me. That one thought. That's you living like a Stoic. That's you becoming stronger, day by day. And here's something else I'd love: tell me what you think. Leave a comment below and share, what part of this video spoke to you? What challenge are you facing right now? What Stoic quote or idea will you try to remember? Don't be shy. This is a space for real people having real conversations. And when you share, you might help someone else too. We're all in this together. And hey, if this video helped you, even just a little bit, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos like this. I talk about self-improvement, calm thinking, and the kind of wisdom that actually works in daily life. If you want more videos on Stoic ideas, old truths, and how to live with strength and peace, you'll find them here. And remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up, stay kind, and keep learning. That's what Stoic wisdom is really about. Thank you for watching. I'm proud of you for being here. Keep going. You're doing better than you think.